Stop wasting your time building other people's dreams. It's time to break free from the societal pressure and define success on your own terms. No more letting strangers on the internet or the media dictate what a successful life looks like. Your success is personal and unique to you. It's time to take ownership and live life on your own terms. Think about it, we all have a limited time on this earth. So why spend it chasing after someone else's version of success? It's time to break free from the Shah. Seek less of society's expectations and start living life authentically. You are the one in control of your destiny, the master of your own fate. Don't let others define your journey. Stop comparing yourself to others, whether it's the Kardashians, the Real Housewives, or the person down the street. Their lives are not the blueprint for your happiness. Sure, they may seem successful, but that doesn't mean their happiness is transferable to you. Happiness and fulfillment come from within, not from achieving someone else's goals. We often fall into the trap of measuring our worth based on someone else's accomplishments. We think that if we achieve what they have, we'll finally feel content and fulfilled. But that's a fallacy. True happiness comes from finding your own path and pursuing what genuinely matters to you. Your journey is unique, and only you know what will truly bring you joy. It's time to break free from the chains of expectations, whether they come from well-meaning gurus, motivational RS, or even those closest to us. You are not bound to anyone else's version of success. Your version of success may look entirely different from what society deems acceptable, and that's perfectly okay. Stop seeking validation from others and start validating yourself. Celebrate your wins, big and small, regardless of whether society recognizes them. Your success is not measured by likes, followers, or material possessions. It's measured by your happiness and fulfillment. So, it's time to build your own castle, metaphorically speaking. Decide what truly matters to you, what legacy you want to leave behind, and pursue it with everything you've got. Embrace your passions, chase your dreams, and live life on your terms. Remember, the California Gold Rush may have been a lesson in delusional hopefulness, but it taught us an important lesson: don't rely on external circumstances to bring you happiness. True fulfillment comes from within, from pursuing what lights your soul on fire. So, my friend, live your life and no one else's. You have the power to write your story, create your own definition of success, and find genuine happiness. Don't let the expectations and ambitions of others dictate your journey. Take charge, be the captain of your soul, and create a life worth living. As we wrap up, I want you to reflect on this video and ask yourself, what actions will you take to live life authentically? How will you break free from the chains of societal expectations and pursue your own version of success? I challenge you to take that step, to embrace your individuality, and to create a life that brings you true joy and fulfillment. If you found this video valuable and it resonated with you, consider giving a tip proportional to the value received. Your contribution will further support the creation of impactful content like this. The link to give a tip can be found in the video description. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Remember, my friend, you have the power to live life on your own terms. So go out there, break free, and create a life that is uniquely yours. Stress is an inevitable part of our daily lives. It seeps into every aspect: work, family, health, making it difficult to avoid entirely. But what if I told you that you have the power to reduce the amount of stress you allow into your life? Hi, I am your name, and in today's video, we're going to explore some effective techniques to help you reduce stress and regain control of your emotions. You see, renowned scientist Hans Selye, known as the founder of stress theory, once said, "It's not stress that kills us, it is our reaction to it." While it's challenging to eliminate stress altogether, it's essential to consider how we want to handle it. So let's dive into some stress reduction techniques that can make a significant difference in your life. The first step is to know your triggers. When you think about what sets you off and creates stress in your life, what comes to mind? That initial thought is usually the truth. It could be a specific person or situation that consistently causes tension for you. By identifying these triggers, you can divert the emotion before it overwhelms you. Other common triggers include having too much to do, slow-moving traffic, demanding people, or situations that don't meet your expectations. Most stress occurs because things are different than how we want them to be. It's all about how our brains detect things that aren't in alignment with our beliefs. Acceptance is a powerful technique that can help you navigate stressful situations. Realize what you have control over and what you don't. You can't control other people's actions or the circumstances that arise, but you can control how you choose to react. Acceptance doesn't mean welcoming everything that happens to you. It means acknowledging what's happening and responding in a way you choose. Next, it's crucial to plan and prepare for stressful situations. Knowing how you want to respond in advance gives you a solid foundation when the unexpected happens. Just like an emergency go bag, you'll be prepared to handle any situation that comes your way. If someone's comments often throw you off track, learn to dismiss them. Remember Buddha's wise words: if someone offers you a gift and you don't accept it, to whom does it belong? Refuse to accept negative comments and opinions that don't serve you. When it comes to traffic delays or challenging commutes, ask yourself if you can change the situation. If not, focus on how you want to respond. Give yourself extra time to reduce stress and practice empathy for others. Remember, everyone you meet is carrying some burden. Setting realistic goals is vital to avoid overwhelming yourself. Taking on too much can lead to stress and burnout. Use time management tools to schedule your tasks and ensure you're not overloading your resources. Be mindful of your own expectations and know when it's okay to say no. Prioritizing self-care and saying no to overworking are powerful acts of taking care of yourself. Now let's talk about the power of breath. Breathing is often taken for granted, but it can profoundly impact how we react to stress. When we're in stressful situations, we might find ourselves holding our breath or breathing shallowly. Both of these responses upset the balance in our bodies and prevent normal functioning. However, changing your breathing can bring you back to a relaxed state and allow you to think more clearly. Deep breathing can slow your heart rate and stimulate the vagus nerve, activating your body's natural relaxation response. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, stress can overwhelm us, and that's when it's time to switch off. Psychological detachment is essential for your well-being. Take breaks, whether it's a vacation or simply disconnecting from work at the end of the day. Guided meditations can be incredibly helpful in separating yourself from the noise of responsibilities and relationships. Make rest and relaxation a part of your self-care routine. Lastly, remember that laughter is the best medicine. It not only feels good, but laughing also has positive effects on our bodies. When you laugh, your body produces chemicals that make you feel good. Even if you don't have anything to laugh about, you can always join in with others. Funny movies, stand-up comedy, and silly jokes can be great sources of laughter. In conclusion, stress can be harmful to your health, but by implementing these stress reduction techniques, you can minimize its impact on your life. Knowing your triggers, practicing acceptance, and having a plan for stressful situations put you back in control. Remember to breathe, switch off when necessary, and find joy in laughter. If you found this video valuable and want to support our channel, feel free to give us a tip proportional to the value received. The link can be found in the video description. So, what actions from this video are you going to implement in your life? How will you reduce stress and live a more relaxed and fulfilled life? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Until next time, stay stress-free and live your best life. In a study, participants were asked to sit in a room for 15 minutes with nothing to do. In that room, there was a button that could electrically shock them if they chose to press it. Surprisingly, 67 of men and 25 of women pressed the button. This goes to show just how much we hate boredom. We despise it so much that we would rather experience physical pain than be bored. With the modern world offering us endless forms of entertainment and distraction, it's no wonder we try to avoid boredom at all costs. We fill our free time with scrolling through social media, watching movies, or binge-watching shows on Netflix. After all, boredom is often seen as a negative emotion that we should avoid at all costs. However, science tells us that boredom can actually be beneficial for us. In fact, it has been found that boredom can lead to increased creativity. In one study, participants were asked to sort a bowl of beans by color, one by one. These individuals later performed better on an idea-generating task compared to a group of artists who had engaged in an interesting craft activity beforehand. The bored participants came up with more creative and high-quality excuses for being late, showcasing the positive effects of boredom on thinking and creativity. Many writers, sculptors, and musicians have expressed how boredom actually helps them in their creative pursuits. Take J.K. Rowling, for example. In an interview, she mentioned how being bored on a train ride allowed her to think up all the ideas for the Harry Potter book series. Imagine a world without the beloved Harry Potter adventures. It was her boredom that sparked this genius idea and shaped the literary landscape forever. In 1666, during the Great Plague of London, Sir Isaac Newton had to work from home for over a year. This period of isolation and boredom provided him with the perfect opportunity to delve into his studies. In that year, known as Newton's Year of Wonders, he developed theories on optics, calculus, motion, and gravitation. One of his famous breakthroughs, the theory of universal gravitation, came to him while he was bored and musing under a tree. It was in that seemingly idle moment that he made the connection between an apple falling from a tree and the force of gravity extending to the moon. Had Newton been occupied with other distractions, he may have never made these groundbreaking discoveries in science. Moreover, boredom can also make us more productive. When our minds are not occupied with social media or entertainment, we have the opportunity to engage in what is called autobiographical planning. This involves identifying and organizing the steps required to achieve specific future goals or outcomes. So instead of mindlessly reaching for your phone or succumbing to the temptation of binge-watching shows, embrace boredom and let your mind wander. It can lead to life-changing ideas and help you plan for a better future. In conclusion, boredom is not the enemy we often perceive it to be. Instead, it can be a companion that sparks creativity, enhances productivity, and helps us plan for our future. So the next time you find yourself reaching for your phone or seeking instant entertainment, remember that you may be missing out on the chance to have groundbreaking ideas and shape a more fulfilling life. Embrace boredom and unlock the hidden potential within yourself. If you found this video valuable and it sparked some new ideas, consider showing your appreciation by making a proportional tip. Your support will enable us to continue creating high-quality content that brings you value. The link to provide a tip can be found in the video description. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What actions from this video are you planning to implement in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below.